there was a post in the subreddit that was like, chat, can you help me find this clip? I can't tell if it was a dream I had or if I made it up. I need help trying to figure out if Wubby actually said this or if I made it up. Pause right there. No, you don't. You don't need to know that. You just don't. Like, I just, no, you don't. In fact, you go, did Wubby say that? Nah. And then you go back to your real life, the real people you interact with, you know, the real worries you have. You don't need, what does it matter? But anyway, here's where it gets crazy. That's not even, I'm getting caught up on the first line, right? I remember a conversation between Wubby and Alex. Okay, so maybe a laugh you lose, right? Or a drink. Wubby said something like, and then here's where they quote, I read a comment from someone who said I take advantage of Carlos and Peanut because they're a different race. So I gave them a raise and distanced myself. I think the world that exists online needs to understand not everything needs to be committed to the foreverness of a public forum. You know why I hate this post? Because even if this happened, right? Even if something like this happened, it was so beyond what is being typed here as a joke. Like, I remember Alex and I have talked about stuff. There was something that happened similar to this, and we were joking about it because there was a crazy racist post that we anyway, the point is, right? The point, I was like, what? It literally happened. I'm not saying, okay, hold on. I'm not saying something like this didn't happen. I'm saying there was a joke surrounding this whole thing. And this post, the way this post is presented is so, I feel like this person remembers it seriously. And now it's in Spanish. It's in Spanish now, chat. I'm pretty sure you said a joke like that at some point. Yeah, no. Let me be very clear. I'm not above a joke like this. But this post is making it seem like, what did Wubby mean by that? Like, bro, you are fighting the memory of a conversation you watched once. Like, what? Okay, then they continue. Alex responded, yes, but that's hurting them, and it's hurting their ability to work for you and your friendship. And I just need to know, did I make this up? I saw this post, I was like, I have to talk about this. It's just so, whoa, we're in Chinese. Oh shit. It's so clearly a joke too. I'll be honest with you, I would want to see this clip. Are those hieroglyphics? What the fuck? Please read the Chinese one. What do you want me? What do you mean? You know what though? Like, I'm not saying this person who posted this is mentally unwell. I don't necessarily think they are at all. But it does make me think like there's probably, I mean, statistically speaking, there's a fair amount of you. I mean, just playing the odds. There's a fair amount of you in chat right now who probably think that this stream is a communication from God where I am subtly dropping hints that are just for you. That's not happening, right? But like, I do think sometimes when we get into the hyper meta jokes I like to make, that, by the way, 99% of my audience totally gets, and that's why they come back, and that's why we find the same things funny that we find funny, right? But it does cross my mind that there's that 1% that can't find their way out because they're not there, right? Stop telling me to do all these horrible things. Well, I am talking to you specifically though, and you know who you are. See, I shouldn't do that though, at the end of the day. I am curious though, if everyone finds that clip, let me know. I want to see what I was saying. Yeah, like, who wouldn't shit their pants? That's what I'm saying. Schizo subs now? I don't know. After talking about that, a few people have gifted subs, so that means the activation spell worked. So you're understanding me now, right? The eye twitching confirmed it, Wubby. Who that chatter who is like, I'm getting signals from God in the form of pain behind my right eye to tell me to do shit. And it's like, we all laugh about that. All like 99% of the audience goes, that's funny. But then 1% is like, how do they know? How do they fucking know what's going on behind my eye? Ken-san is me, thank you. I'm lost right now. Hey man, you might be in that 1%. You might be in that 1%. Gangstalking, dude, the gangstalking TikToks, it is, honestly, I feel bad. That shit's kind of sad. That shit is kind of sad. I feel bad. Going down a gangstalking rabbit hole is like actually sad shit. I have pain behind my eye right now, but I'm really high. Okay, we should fuck with that guy. We should fuck with that one chatter right there. What is gangstalking? Okay, I'm sure I'm gonna have some gangstalking lore master in my chat dunk on me for not knowing the exact term, but I believe it's mentally unwell people who believe that there is a huge conspiracy, or maybe a small conspiracy, of people who follow them, and they're constantly paranoid. They think everyone is a part of this thing that they're not in on, following them to harass them. It literally, I mean, to be clear, I'm not a doctor or whatever you call it, or whatever studies that, but it believed it's commonly accepted as like a form of schizophrenia. And of course, because everyone has a fucking phone, these people will. Here's how a normal gang stalking video goes: POV, the gang stalker, they're holding their phone. The mailman comes up to their house to hand the mail, and he goes, "I know you've been following me," and the mail guy's just like, and he goes, "Get away! I know you've been here. Get away!" The mail guy passes the mail and then drives away quickly. And that's really how it goes. Stop following me. They'll be like at a grocery store shopping like everybody else, and there's other people shopping, and they'll be like, "Why are you following me?" And the innocent dude standing there going, I just needed bell peppers. I'm making stuffed bell peppers. Where else would I get them? Do you want to watch one? I don't know if we want to watch. I kind of want to watch one now. Is there like a gang stalking? Oh no, bro, this is so harmful. The autofill on YouTube when I type gang stalking is proof. No, that's not, guys, that's not it. That's not it. No, bro, I cannot believe the top thing is gang stalking proof. He is being followed. Who's filming him? Imagine they turn on the camera crew. They agreed to let film them. Why are you filming? It's like, we talked about this.
Has many names: gang stalking, mob stalking, community stalking. You're in the middle of this ridiculous, irrational impossibility that is real and is happening.
Do you think some of it is not actually like mental illness and it's just like an insane confirmation bias? Like you just get in your own head so far?
Last year and a half, he's been systematically followed by a group of people.
Does the FBI use drones for surveillance on U.S.?
Ask yourself this, chat. Why are you important enough for anybody to spend money stalking you? You know what I mean? And I hate to break it to you, you're not. You're just stalking costs money, no matter how you slice it. The longer it goes on, the more expensive. Okay, do we have one in chat? Somebody in chat just said, maybe I'm misidentified. Oh my God.
Yes.
Tracking cell phone conversations.
But what if? Dude, what if I start my car and it explodes? What, you know? Wubby was paid to push this out. I wish, my God. Oh, there's a bug in my room. I'm being stalked.
Are also symptoms of mental disorders.
Hold on, why is this video convincing me? Hold on. Mental health expert. Damn it. He lives in a little mini RV. He's on the run, brother. That's why.
And basically lived in Los Angeles.
Chat, chat, can I tell you right now? You're doing the chat thing. There is a social way out of almost anything I present to you guys in terms of being able to is pedantic the word? You just have an ability to argue everything, right? You can keep doing that, right? But like Occam's razor is incredibly strong, right? I will say though, this is some absolutely diabolically evil, maybe fun billionaire behavior, right? Like if you had Mr. Beast money, you could just do this to someone just to gaslight them.
The gang stalking experience started for me when I noticed these black SUVs.
Whoa!
It's confusing to humans trying to understand gang stalking. Why would they do this to me? Why would they do these weird, petty little things?
Let him cook. I'm playing it.
If you were to ask me what gang stalking is, it's a way to slowly kill people using their own decisions.
Also, that's the other crazy thing too, is he's saying they don't even do anything to him. What an ineffective waste of money, right? Like by his own argument, if he just ignored it, his life would not have an impact. This is where I think that, God bless this guy. I think he needs help, right? The reality of it, he's even admitting they're not doing anything. They're just minor annoyance. So then just ignore it. And then, you know what I mean? But that's what they want him to think. This guy is like tilted. It's distracting. Chad, you are something else.
Makeup artist.
You know it's going to be rough when Billy did not have a lower third title. The other guy said, Jonathan, clinical, psych, da-da-da. This one just said Billy, and I think we're in a hotel. God bless Billy. I got no qualms with Billy. I'm nervous for what he's about to say when they don't give him any sort of title.
I think that just my life.
Oh, this guy's
me
huge.
Being around famous.
Oh my God, he's with Heidi Klum and Josh. Oh no, Billy identified. Oh no.
I just thought that it was, people that were just like, get the faggot out of the...
He's gay?
When 20 or 30 cars are hazing you on the freeway, behind you, in front of you, on both sides of you, completely controlling how fast you go, whether you exit, whatever you do.
Bro, are you hearing this? This is actually so interesting to me. Brother is describing traffic. No, brother. He's saying 20 to 30 cars are keeping him boxing. Yeah, you want to know why? Because LA drivers are cocksucking, and you used the word earlier. They are selfish little, bro, that's LA traffic, bro.
This is something bigger than that. I started spray painting their cars on the freeway.
Well, now no wonder they're fucking stalking you, bro. He's like, they wouldn't let me out because I'm being stalked, so I started spray painting their cars on the freeway. I don't know why they followed me home. Must be a psyop.
Pepper sprayed them trying to get them to call the police. That's what I was trying to do.
Is they'll hit them with the same thing over and over and over again.
There's another F-150. How many of them are in this fucking city? Los Angeles.
I would get Los Angeles Police Department vehicles lighting up their sirens and zooming around me, almost like a continual tactic.
That is so normal. That is so normal. It is so normal.
It was the first time I experienced what I know now is called street theater. You know, heterosexual couples would hold hands and like stroll through the back of the parking lot like they were on some 1950s sitcom. People that are trying to look incredibly normal.
This, by the way, I want to be clear. I feel bad. Like, these people need help. It is, my mind is being blown. I did not realize this how far it went. That couple's holding hands. They're putting on theater for me because I'm gay. Meanwhile, like, imagine the camera pulls back and zooms into them, and they're just like, where do you want to get coffee? That gay guy is really glaring us down. He's coming towards us with a spray paint can. I've talked about before where it's kind of hard to, that is a crazy tie. Where, like, you can't argue with it because crazy conspiracy theories that you can't literally debunk in terms of showing the thing they want to see, but then they just keep going down and down, and they have all the talking points to dodge every conspiracy theory, right? And they can't be reasoned with. It feels like the same thing. You know what I mean? That's a belt? I don't know. It's so textured. You know what's weird? I want to feel it, and yet when I think about licking it, I can perfectly imagine how it feels.
How do you know that they're following you? Very quickly, you see how crazy you sound.
I'm noticing a common thread through all of this. LA is making people schizophrenic. I'll be real. I'll go to LA for work often. Work. Yeah, I go get drunk and play Mario Kart with someone really famous and rich. Okay, anyway, the point is, I'll go to LA. Yeah, I'm there for 3 days, and I'm close to killing myself. I get it, you know? I feel it. Like, I feel like if you're so concerned about this, like genuinely, if this was really consuming you and you live in one of like the most dense cities, like move, motherfucker. Some of you motherfuckers in chat so lonely, you wish this was you. You want someone to notice you enough to trap you in traffic. You want a couple to be putting on a show for you, so that way at least, you know people recognize you exist. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying, chat. Hey, I get it. All right, I hear you. But like at the end of the day, I'm not hearing what the gang stalkers are doing. Like I'm trying to understand better. So far, I haven't heard anything that they're doing that's like even like it doesn't seem like anything. A couple walking through a parking lot doesn't even, you know what I mean? Isn't it cheaper to just kill someone too? I mean, if we have hundreds, if not thousands of people on the daily, weekly, and monthly following you and inconveniencing you, that's going to add up so fast. And if this is going on for years, we're talking 6, maybe 7 figures.
Stress. You will
Because
get
he's
that.
delusional. I know, I understand these people need help, but I'm trying to talk through what I find interesting about it. Like, I'm explaining to you how my brain doesn't go down this rabbit hole. You know what I mean? Public would find out. There's a Vice doc, bro!
Random.
The psychiatric definitions of delusion tend to focus on really two principles. One is that the ideas that you have are not very vulnerable to evidence. The other is that people in your culture don't share your beliefs.
But how do you know these people aren't plants also? I mean, that's the thing. Where do they draw the line? They have to draw the line somewhere to function.
And the psychiatrist will write you off as suffering paranoid schizophrenia, and then he...
Fucking idiots. What do doctors know? You know, what do they even know?
They can't go to Congress. There is nowhere that they can go.
Hello, Congress? You're never going to believe this. I saw a happy straight couple in a parking lot today. Well, kill them. Do something.
I wouldn't be surprised if most of the nation is under mass mind control.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. For the average person, even above average in terms of wealth and success, if measuring like importance with fame, money, whatever, I think importance should be measured, obviously, like with your own I'm not gonna the point is, I think people don't realize how like unimportantly boring, I hate to break it to you, it's just so not that deep for the average person on the street, even the average wealthy person on the street. Bro, I played Ark for 12 hours yesterday. I reported to no one. I didn't get my mind control I just tamed, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, and guess what? If I wasn't streaming today, guess what I would be doing? I would poop in a bag if I could, guys. But ARC is a form of mind control. Then control me. Dude, if your mind control means I'm fed and I get to play ARC all day, then please have your way with my asshole. Please.
And is it that I'm living in the Matrix, where in order to feel more comfortable, I have decided to simply ignore a lot of the evils in the world?
Me as fuck, though. Chat, I gotta be real. This stream as fuck. The obsession with the movie The Matrix, as the years go on, different people are finding different ways to make it about their cause. Dude, again, take it back to what I was saying. Yo, The Matrix was just kind of fun. Remember when he fought Agent Smith? Like, that was sick. Like, that's it. Movie kind of sucks. It was fun. They got a little wacky.
You can definitely see that some...
Wait, whoa. This is a new angle. Whoa. Is he implying there... No. Bro. This is a movie. This is a film. Bro, this is a film. No. There was a prop. There was a on-set person and a team that made these props. Oh, no. You know, chat, anyone not actually having like any sort of mental episode in chat who is also watching this but going, well, what if? I feel like this might be the biggest dome shot to any sort of charitability that this isn't a mental health. I think bro just overplayed his hand a little bit here. They hid, Dagastro just said it in the funniest way. They hid the answer in the Matrix. They waited till 1998? I don't know. And then they told us.
Of those claws looks like a...
I gotta be real too. I don't even see it. Like okay, let's give the most benefit of the... It is a dino from ARC! Oh my God! That is a T-Rex claw! Oh no, I've been compromised. ARC mentioned.
Bird talon or a reptile talon.
I don't see it.
I started searching on conspiracy type movies, UFO movies, weird movies on YouTube. I came across the Reptilian's shapeshifter subject. What I can confirm is that there are apparently non-humans, apparently some of them are extraterrestrial, and apparently they have some kind of evil grip on our world.
Man, but like, listen, like, okay. So Canes exist. Like, okay. Let's just, you can have that. You can have that be true. Okay, bro. Canes is right. Like, Canes, you can drive to Canes depending where you live. What the fuck is Canes? Somewhere where you live, food that is really bad for you but tastes good exists.
This is...
He's got 43K subs. Oy. I bet a lot of people just enjoy like we're doing, like just kind of consuming it from an interesting standpoint. Oh, I see what he's saying now. He's actually right. No, he's brave and correct. Everyone right now is saying, when Keanu Reeves, his claw comes out. Also, if Keanu Reeves is a lizard, great. They've done a great job of making a guy who seems pretty cool and does a lot of charity. Like, if Keanu Reeves is a fucking lizard, I'm gonna be real. Okay. Like, all right then. Come on in. I got a heat lamp.
Shapeshifter movie uploads to YouTube.
No, that's crazy.
What is this?
For those who don't know, by the way, if anyone is confused about what these images are, I'm going to dumb this down as simply as possible, and I challenge you to don't take my word for it. But here it is. It is this simple. Cameras are really weird. Footage is really weird. The intricacies of video is really, really weird. And it can get really complicated to try to understand it all. There are way better teachers out there. There's YouTube videos, all kinds of things. But the reality is, it's so complicated that it can be easier to go, Keanu Reeves has a claw. But really sit with that for a second. Is it more likely, let's just play a game, like a coin flip game. Is it more likely there is a giant lizard government conspiracy and Keanu Reeves' claw peeked out in the Matrix and nobody caught it in the editing room and they just sent it, revealing one of the greatest kept secrets in human history? Or do you maybe just not understand enough about a field you're not in? That's literally how my brain gets out of it instantly. It's like, I don't know enough. So it's probably not the most insane explanation ever. Now, granted, I'm not talking to this guy because this guy clearly has some actual mental thing he should get help for. But like, if you're just a normal chatter, right, with no history of anything, and you're just watching, it's like, wait, what is that though, Wubby? It's that simple. I just explained it to you. It is that simple. Don't take my word for it. Look, go disassemble a camera and take a course and learn about artifacts. Learn about all that. Guys, if I was a lizard though, like it would still be chill. Like you wouldn't hate me if I was a lizard. Like I'm just trying to be like you, dog. I don't like freezing things. I like a little bit of warmth. I'm just like you. I can just hang from a wall for a little bit longer. Like, it's not that, like, who cares if I have a claw or a sunken in eye? Like, what does it matter? It's just vibes, bro. And our plan isn't even going to happen till like 2626. You guys will be dead. Just vibe with Canes for the next 600 years. You're fine. Genuinely, I would love to see this guy helped and better. That nothing would bring me more joy than like an update on this guy just vibing, having a great life, not worried. Oh, I'm if we're being very umbrella with the term, a internet comedian. Okay, so take this with a grain of salt. I wonder if something legitimately traumatizing happened at some point in this person's life. That's where we really saw this start to go downhill. Maybe it wasn't even people abandoned him. I wonder if some sort of abandonment is what started this. Because then, hey man, you're alone in an RV. All you got's your thoughts. There's a helicopter following me. I just want to show him like Wrath of the Lich King WoW in its prime. Bro, you're not gonna think about the helicopter that may or may be watching you when you got dailies to fucking run. Like, how can you even think about anything when Wrath of the Lich King Prime just dropped? Locked in, bro, locked in. But bro's out of mana. Do you see my mana? Do you see my mana? This guy's even more interesting of a case. He's like aware of how unlikely this sounds. He's like, I don't even know how to explain it, but this one seems even more like, whoa. Someone get this guy a Zen, please. Take the edge off. Okay, this is a vibe though. The little cam just standing on there.
Fake education system, the fake medical system. I mean, when are we gonna wake up and stand up?
Whoa, 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 hey, whoa, buddy. You're supposed to be crazy. Whoa, hey, whoa, listen. We don't need lizards to explain that away. You know what I'm saying? Hello. Whoa, buddy. What's all this now? Where are you coming from with this? Oh, he's doing better. One of his most recent YouTube videos is drones are demon shapeshifters. Ah, smooth skin. That's a ghoul. That's Fallout. Ah, smooth skin. Argonians. I'm kind of on the smooth skin thing now, if you don't mind. Hey, smooth skin. Hey, you know what I mean? Ghoul. You guys see? Guys, they made a show. So even if you don't like playing video games, you could talk to me at a bar now. Hey, smooth skin. Huh? The ghoul, huh? Walton Goggins. Crazy name. Should be an ER in there. Walter was what I was saying. That was very... Ooh, I need a minute.